So in today's screencast, I wanted to go over exactly what you're to do for lesson 1.5, conducting research. So today we're learning about the research methods used by different psychologists. The first thing you need to do is go access your online book and read chapter 2, sections 1 and 2. And what I want you to think about is, as you read through the chapter, please complete the following assignment. We are going to practice the research methodology that psychologists use. I have provided a research question for you. Is it true that groups of people solve problems more effectively than people working alone? Based on this question, you're going to form a hypothesis, summarize your testing process, highlight possible results, consider how your finding could be replicated, and then pose an additional question relating to your starter question. I want you to also consider surveying in populations as well, which are more terms that you're going to become familiar with in this chapter. So if we take a look at our worksheet for today, here's what I basically need you to answer. So imagine that you are about to craft a research experiment as a psychologist. Using the methods and processes discussed in the chapter, outline the process you would take as a psychologist. Follow the steps to research and test the question provided. I've included additional questions in each section to help you outline as well. So, our research question here is it true that groups of people solve problems more effectively than working alone? To find out more information on the research question, go to page 26. If you look at the next step, you need to form a hypothesis about this, which means you are going to make a decision about whether or not you think this is true. Look on page 26 for more information about the hypothesis. Please always write your hypothesis in a complete sentence as well. The next step is testing, so you're going to tell me how you would test this hypothesis. So for this one, you can come up with an idea for a possible experiment. And that's on page 27. Next, you're going to list the results and tell me what the results of the test might be. Think positive, negative. How would things go? Conclusion. What conclusions might you draw? So here you're going to look at the findings of your fake study and you're going to determine what conclusions you might be able to come to in that situation. Our next step is replication, which is how would you replicate your findings? So how could you make this happen again? And what other tests might you complete to receive similar results? We have new questions, which is on page 29. What additional questions might you have to further your research? So here, now that you've come to the conclusion of your study, you're thinking of additional questions to expand your study. And then, last but not least, you have survey and population, and this is present on pages 29 to 31. On this one, it's asking you, who might you survey regarding the question, and what would the sample be? So again, always relate back to the chapter here. I provided page numbers to help you out. If you need anything, email or call anytime today.